Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am Taylor. I share these what's for dinner videos every Sunday to hopefully give you guys some meal ideas and motivation to cook more for your family. This week's what's for dinner is a collab with my friend Kira over at 50 Shades of Mom. If you are not already subscribed to her channel, make sure you click the link down below to head over to her video. Let her know that I sent you. She's awesome. I love her so much. I've been following her channel for a while now. She posts all kinds of food related content as well as other things. So make sure you go check her out. And if you're new from Kira's channel, hello, welcome. As I said, I share these videos every week as well as lots of other stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if that interests you. And now let's get into this week's What's for Dinner. It is Friday, and tonight for dinner we are keeping it easy and having spaghetti. And it's super easy because I'm actually using this meat sauce that was in the freezer. This is not salsa. It's an old salsa bottle. But this is the Laura in the Kitchen recipe for meat sauce. And I told y'all that we didn't really like it. Like, it seems a little bland. And it was a really simple recipe. Like, no garlic, not a lot of anything. I'm not sure that we really cared for the red wine flavor. I think maybe if I would have done beef broth instead, that we might have liked it better. But I am going to use it up because we have it. So to it, I'm going to add a little jar of tomato paste. I have this little jar that was in the fridge. This is tomato sauce in an old chicken bouillon jar, but this is just tomato sauce. I might end up adding some water too. We'll just have to see what the consistency is looking like. I've got onion powder, some red pepper flakes, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and some Worcestershire sauce. And I'm gonna just put all that in my pan and let it simmer for a little bit. And hopefully it ends up tasting good. It's spaghetti, so it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't that big of a deal last time. Like, we still ate it. It was still spaghetti. It just wasn't our favorite sauce. So hopefully this will help kick it up, because I do have another jar this size in the freezer as well that I plan on using, because I'm going to use it up. I made it. It's not like terrible. It just needs some extra help to make it taste really good. So hopefully this helps. I'm going to make some regular spaghetti noodles, and that's probably going to be it. As I said, keeping it easy. I'm going to Walmart tonight to pick up my groceries once Andy gets home. Alright, here's the sauce. I did not end up adding any water, just the tomato sauce, the tomato paste, and then the seasonings I mentioned, and then also some salt, because it definitely needed some salt as well. So this is what it is looking like, and I tasted it, and it is so much better, y'all. Like, so much better. So we've got that. That's going to be Andy, or if anybody wants more, or maybe leftovers. We got some regular noodles, and as I said, I'm going grocery shopping, or going to do my Walmart pickup here in about an hour when Andy gets here. So just this tonight. Simple, easy spaghetti dinner, because everything else is like run out. Like, all the fresh veggies and stuff are pretty much gone. Gotta replenish. So that is going to be our easy dinner for Friday. It is Saturday, and tonight for dinner we are having something that, if you've been here a while, you have seen before. This is my cheddar crusted chicken recipe. I did a video on it. I feel like it was like back in August or July. It was part of a big like chicken collab, so I will leave that link down below if you are interested in it. But for this, I'm going to need some breadcrumbs, or you could use like crushed up crackers, or I think somebody said to make it keto they would use like pork rinds. The options are pretty much endless. Anything crunchy. Using plain panko breadcrumbs. So I'm going to mix the salt and the pepper and the breadcrumbs and some cheese together. And that'll be the topping for our chicken. I'm also going to go ahead and season the chicken with some salt and pepper. I'm just going to use regular salt and pepper for the chicken, and then the seasoned salt for the breadcrumbs. And then once that's seasoned, I will spread on a little bit of sour cream. I do about a tablespoon for each piece of chicken. And this is 2 big pieces of chicken that I have just split in half horizontally to make it thinner so they will cook faster. And then once the sour cream is on top, I will add the breadcrumb mixture on top. And then this is going to bake in the oven on 425 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then to go with it tonight, I'm just keeping it really easy. I'm going to make a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese and then cook up some zucchini like I always do with the Tony's Creole seasoning and some Body Complete. Alright, here is our super easy Saturday night dinner. Got our cheddar crusted chicken, our boxed Kraft macaroni and cheese, and a ton of zucchini. I really love zucchini. But that is going to be dinner for Saturday. I almost forgot to film what's for dinner. It is Sunday. And I recorded a video for this, but I'm not including me cooking it in this video because the video for this should already be up. It should have went up on Wednesday. This is chili cheese sloppy joes. I came up with the recipe. Me and some of my friends here on YouTube decided to share some different sloppy joe recipes. So as I said, mine is chili cheese sloppy joes. There's going to be some other ones. So I will have the link to this and the playlist down below. It was just a couple of us, but we thought it was a fun idea. So that is going to be dinner, the chili cheese sloppy joes. We've got some wedge potato fried things, whatever they're called. I don't know. They're from Walmart. And then some cucumbers. Is it good? Have you tried it? No. I haven't tried the sandwich, but I did try the mixture as I was cooking it. But yeah, and that is going to be dinner for Sunday.
I'm gonna fly.
It is Tuesday, and tonight for dinner we are having leftovers. Andy was off today, so we were out and about during lunch, so we didn't eat leftovers for lunch today, and we had a ton left over, so we decided to eat it for dinner, and there's still going to be enough for lunch tomorrow as well, so he'll take that, and we'll probably eat that too. I made the kids each a sandwich. Elijah only ate half of one yesterday, so he's got half of one, some carrots and ranch, a Clausen pickle, and some of these Dots pretzels. Lily ate a whole sandwich last night, so she got another whole one, some Dots pretzels, carrots, and a pickle. And then I have a whole one with some pretzels and a pickle. And then I didn't make Andy's because I don't know how much he wants on his, so he can put his together. And then I have regular kosher dill Mount Olive pickles for him, or then pretzels, of course, if he wants, or yeah, pretzels if he wants it. But that is going to be our leftovers for dinner on Monday. It is Tuesday, and tonight for dinner we are having shrimp Alfredo. I got this recipe from The Simple Mama, so we'll have her video linked down below. She did like a cook and clean with me. To go with it, I'm about to roast some broccoli in the oven on 425. I've got some olive oil on it. I'm going to season it with this Creole seasoning and some Body Complete. I have gone ahead and started my noodles. I've got some fettuccine noodles in here, and then once they are done, I'm going to drain them. Then I will cook my shrimp. This is the shrimp that I buy. It's frozen, and it's peeled and deveined, the medium, and it's raw. And yeah, it's just easiest just to buy this. So that is thawed out. I've got it in a bowl. And so once this is done, I've got another pan. I'm going to cook the shrimp with a little bit of butter, and I'm going to use this Tony's to season that as well. And then once that is done, I'm going to use the Simple Mama's recipe to make the Alfredo sauce. She used butter, some cream cheese, some heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, and minced garlic, and then some pepper as well. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so for this Alfredo sauce, as I said, this recipe is coming from Carol over at the Simple Mama. So I ended up like doubling her sauce because we like things extra saucy and having extra sauce. So she said that she used 1 stick of butter, but in her video it looked like it was one of those half sticks. So I used a full stick of butter, and then I used about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I did not double the cream cheese. She used 2 ounces of cream cheese, and I didn't want it to have too strong of a cream cheese taste since like Andy doesn't really care for cream cheese. So I did just do the 2 ounces of softened cream cheese, and then I did a whole bag of shredded Parmesan cheese, which is like 1.5 cups, and then lots and lots of pepper. Okay, everything is done. I have made our plates, and here is what is left in the pan. Quite a bit of sauce. I'm glad that I did do extra sauce. There's definitely enough for like more servings, definitely. So maybe lunch tomorrow, we'll just have to see. Lots of noodles, and then here's the kids. I went ahead and mixed their noodles like together with the sauce. I like to keep it separate. That way people can do it how they want it. They like theirs mixed together, so I did go ahead and do that, and I cut it up with the scissors. They've got their broccoli. You could totally cook the broccoli, I feel like in the pan, or like mix it in with this, but we just don't like how when you cook stuff like chicken and broccoli, like everything then tastes like broccoli. We kind of like our broccoli separate and mix it in as you want to. So that's what we did. Those are the kids' plates. Elijah's and Lily's, and then here's Andy's plate. He is not home yet, but I did go ahead and make his plate, and I will just stick that in the microwave till he gets home. And then here is mine, but that is going to be dinner for Tuesday. Don't forget, I will leave the link to the Simple Mama down below so you can check out her video. It is Wednesday, and tonight for dinner we're going to be having salads. I had written Southwestern like chicken salads on the meal plan, but I don't feel like it. One, because they didn't have the dressing that I wanted, which was like a cilantro avocado dressing. They were out of it at Walmart, so they didn't give that to me. And second, I'm just really not in the mood for that. So we're just gonna do chicken and bacon and like regular salad stuff. So I've got bacon here. Usually I cook it in the air fryer, but I am doing it in the oven tonight, just so I don't have to cook it in batches. I can just go ahead and stick it all in there right now. So I'm going to put it in the oven on 400 degrees for probably between 10 and 15 minutes, just till it gets crispy like we like it. And then I've shown the chicken multiple times. I've got some breasts in here that I sliced in half horizontally so they're thinner. They'll cook pretty fast in the pan on the stove. And I'm going to season them with some Badia Complete and some of this Tony's Creole seasoning. And I've shown that so many times, and it's really, really good. Okay, here are our finished plates. This one is Lily's. She is not really fond of lettuce, but she tries it every time. So she's got some lettuce with cheese and then some cucumber. She's never tried radishes, so I gave her some radishes, carrots, these little Parmesan toppers. They like chicken and bacon. Elijah asked for his put together this time, so he's got everything that she's got. His little radishes are back there, so he can try that. I forgot to give Lily tomato. I'm going to give her some tomato as well. And then this is mine, romaine lettuce, cucumber, tomato, radishes, chicken, bacon, and Parmesan cheese. And then I used some of this Olive Garden and then also the rest of this Italian style, which is basically the same thing from Aldi, and it's really, really good. Definitely recommend this. I would have gotten it again, but I didn't go to Aldi. But, ooh, careful, bud. We don't want to drop your plate. But that is going to be dinner for Wednesday. For Thursday night's dinner, I am going to be making some cheeseburger wraps. I believe I originally got this recipe from Stacy over at Let's Cook Y'all. So if I can find the link to her video, I will leave that linked down below. To start off, I am browning some ground beef and I am seasoning it with some salt and pepper and onion powder. Once the beef has all been browned, I'm going to add in some Worcestershire sauce, some pickle juice, some mustard, and some ketchup, and just let that simmer for a few minutes. For the wraps, I'm using some regular size flour tortillas. I did microwave these for about 15 seconds just to warm them up and make them fold a little bit better. So I am putting on some cheddar cheese, and then I'm going to put the ground beef mixture on and roll them up. You could add other toppings if you want. I think Andy's put a pickle on his before. You could do tomatoes. Anything that you would put on a burger, you could put in this. Now I'm going to brown these on my griddle. I've got it on the sear function. If you don't have like a griddle or panini presser or something, or like a George Foreman, you can totally do this just in the frying pan. I did it over like medium high heat and just flip it on the other side so you get both sides browned. That's what I did before I had this panini press, but of course I have this now, so I'm going to use it. And that only took like a minute or two just to brown them. Okay, here is the finished dinner. We've got our cheeseburger wraps, and then I roasted some potatoes in the air fryer. Me and Elijah each have a Clausen pickle, which we're almost out of. I need to get more of those. And some ketchup, and Lily just has the cheeseburger wrap and potatoes. And I just did cheese in them this time. I'm pretty sure that before I put tomatoes in them. You could also put the pickles in them. But just kept it simple tonight with just the cheddar cheese and then the beef mixture. But that is going to be dinner for Thursday, and that is going to wrap up another week of What's for Dinner. Don't forget, this week was a collab, so make sure you check out Kira's link down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!